Hey there, tech enthusiasts! Welcome back to 5BS Towing ES, your go-to source for all things tech. Today, we have an exciting video lined up for you as we dive deep into the world of laptops and unveil the best 12th generation laptops of 2024. I know you've all been eagerly waiting for this, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest and greatest in the tech world. Alright, so let's get started. Number 5. Lenovo Legion Pro 5. Legion Pro 5 Gen 816 2024. This model comes with AMD Ryzen 7000 CPUs, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series GPUs, up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 1 TB of storage. The performance is outstanding. Even the RTX 4050 can achieve high frame rates in demanding games. If you want to play all games at the QHD plus resolution of the monitor, you'll need to upgrade to an RTX 4060 or 4070 model. When it comes to the display, you have two refresh rates to choose from: 165Hz and 240Hz. Both support VRR, which helps to eliminate screen tearing. The build quality is excellent. It isn't the most expensive laptop available because it is more of a mid-range model, but it feels solid nonetheless. It boasts an excellent keyboard, Wi-Fi 6E, and a plethora of connectors, including HDMI 2.1 Ethernet. The fans are quite loud, but neither the CPU nor the GPU throttle under load, so you'll receive a constant gaming experience even if you play for an extended amount of time. Unfortunately, this laptop and its power adapter are both large and hefty, and the battery only lasts about 5 hours of light use. The Lenovo Legion Pro 5 Gen 816 2023 is a gaming laptop in the mid-range. It will be replaced by the Lenovo Legion 5 Pro Gen 7 in 2022. The latest Zen 4-based AMD Ryzen 7000 CPUs and NVIDIA RTX 40 series GPUs, ranging from an RTX 4050 to a 4070, are available in the 2023 model. It features DDR5 5200 mAh RAM and an M2 PCIe Gen 4x4 NVMe SSD, as well as a 165Hz and 240Hz QHD plus 2560x1600 IPS display with variable refresh rate to eliminate screen tearing. It offers wireless networking through Wi-Fi 6E, a 1080p webcam, and a 78-volt battery. There are 4 USB ports. Number 4. Microsoft Surface Pro 8 2024. The Microsoft Surface Pro 8 2024 is the greatest 2-in-1 tablet we've examined. Because of its adaptable tablet physical factor, the Surface Pro is one of the best laptops for home use. You can detach the keyboard to make it easier to hold or conserve space, such as on a kitchen counter, and then reattach it when you need to type something. Its 3:2 display is crisp, right enough to avoid glare, and boasts a refresh rate of 120 Hz to make pen input feel more responsive. For rapid loadings, an outstanding 1080p webcam and a Windows Hello IR camera are located above the display. The keyboard is comfortable to type on, although it must be purchased separately, as must the stylus. The battery only lasts about 7 hours of light use, but the power adapter is quite small and can be charged via its USB-C/Thunderbolt 4 connectors. Because this is a 2024 model, there is already a newer version, the Surface Pro 9. It's basically the same gadget as before, but with faster Intel 12th Gen processors. The Surface Pro 9 is simpler to find, but if you don't need the performance boost, the Surface Pro 8 can save you a lot of money because it's an older gadget that's frequently on sale. The Microsoft Surface Pro 8 2021 is a Windows tablet PC with a detachable keyboard and a built-in kickstand. It is the successor to the Surface Pro 7, which was released in 2019, although Microsoft updated the design with the Surface Pro 8. It boasts a larger 13-inch display, up from 12.3-inch, narrower bezels, and more rounded corners, bringing its design closer to Microsoft's ARM-based Surface Pro. The display supports dynamic refresh rate, which means it may dynamically vary the refresh rate to increase responsiveness or extend battery life. It has Intel 11th generation CPUs, integrated graphics, up to 32 gigabytes of memory, and 1 TB of storage. It contains 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4 connectors, a webcam with 1080p resolution, and an infrared camera for Windows Hello facial recognition. Finally, it has a new style of cover keyboard with a slot at the top to store and charge the Microsoft Surface Slim Pen 2. However, the keyboard and pen must be purchased separately. The Microsoft Surface Pro 8 is suitable for business purposes. It sports a sleek aluminum chassis with exceptional build quality, as well as a lightweight, thin profile. Number 3. ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 2024. Get the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 2024 if you want something less expensive than the Lenovo Legion Pro 5 Gen 8 16 2023. It's normally more expensive, but because it's a 2022 model and a newer one is available, you can often find it for considerably less. A variant with an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HS CPU, an AMD Radeon RX 6700S GPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 1 TB of storage costs roughly $1,200 USD. This combination is powerful enough to run AAA titles smoothly at the display's native QHD resolution. Only a 120Hz IPS display is available. It features a quick response time for a crisp image and FreeSync technology to reduce screen tearing. Given the size of recent AAA games, 1 TB of storage isn't much, but the SSD is user upgradable, so you can switch it for a larger one later. The main disadvantage is that it grows hot and noisy when under load. The ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 2022 gaming laptop has a screen size of 14 inches. It features an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HS CPU and a discrete AMD Radeon 6700S or 6800S GPU. Memory and storage capacity are limited to 32 gigabytes and 1 TB, respectively. A single display option is available. A 1610 QHD 2560x1600 IPS screen with a refresh rate of 120 Hz and FreeSync variable refresh rate compatibility. It contains a 720p webcam, wireless access through Wi-Fi 6E, and a 76Ah battery. There are 2 USB-A ports, 2 USB-C ports, an HDMI port, a microSD card reader, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The USB-C connector allows for charging and video output, but not Thunderbolt 4 or USB 4. A firmware upgrade is expected to provide USB 4 capability, albeit it is still in the works as of this writing. In the differences between variants section below, you can view our unit's characteristics, as well as the various configuration options. The ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 is ideal for professional use. It's a well-made, tiny and light laptop that's easy to transport, and while the power adapter is large, you might not need it, because the battery lasts for more than 10 hours of light productivity. The screen is sharp and bright, the keyboard is comfortable to use, and the touchpad is spacious and snappy. Despite being only 720p, the webcam's video quality is good, and the microphone sounds loud and clear, with only a little static in the background. Its AMD CPU is powerful enough to handle a wide range of activities, from simple text formatting and video calls to more difficult huge number crunching in Excel. The ROG Zephyrus G14 2023 is available for purchase in both the United States and the United Kingdom. This high-end laptop is available through Asus as well as third-party sellers. The precise model we're looking at costs $3,299/£3,399, which is a significant sum of money. This top-tier configuration includes a 14-inch 2560x1600 mini Number 2. Lenovo Legion 7i 2024. Lenovo's planned Legion 7i Gen 7 gaming laptop is expected to be the most powerful Legion laptop in 2022. This computer is equipped with the most powerful 12th generation laptop CPU available, the Intel Core i9-12900HX, the flagship of the XS series, which has more cores and threads than conventional 12th generation processors, providing unrivaled performance. When combined with the highest TGP NVIDIA RTX 3070 Ti or 3080 Ti graphics cards, 125W and 175W respectively, this system will easily smash any game or demanding multi-core heavy workstation application. The inclusion of Advanced Optimus, basically a MMUX switch that does not require a reboot to turn on, is really welcome and promises improved performance for this Lenovo gaming laptop. You receive the newest DDR5 RAM, up to 32 gigabytes, and a 2560x1600 165Hz 1610 screen. We would have liked to see one of the new 240Hz 1600 panels as an option, given that the power of the components is more than enough to play some games at well over 165 FPS, but it doesn't appear that Lenovo is producing one yet. As a result, if you're looking for a truly competitive gaming machine, you should go elsewhere. But for those searching for a strong dual-use system for 3D modeling/editing/demanding workstation activities and gaming, this is an excellent choice. We like the 16-inch screen because it strikes a good balance between size and portability. Lenovo claims 100% sRGB coverage, which if true makes it suitable for color work in this domain. VDSA display GR and a reported 500 nits should imply excellent contrast and brightness. The number of ports, 2 USB-A and 4 USB-C, 2 of which are also Thunderbolt 4, is excellent, with the exception of the lack of an SD card reader, which is surprising given the device's workstation potential. The overall build quality of the largely metal chassis is good. The aesthetics, including the RGB strip on the front, are nice, and the keyboard feels decent to the touch. The keyboard also has a couple of interesting selling points, including force-sensitive various keys, meaning the amount of pressure you apply to them determines the speed of travel in games that support it, and removable keys, which means easier maintenance and the ability to swap out for alternatives, including more temperature-friendly ceramic keys, which are available as optional extras. Lenovo Yoga 7i16 2023, a 2-in-1 Windows convertible. This well-built device boasts a 16-inch display which allows for split-screen multitasking. You have the option of an FHD Plus or QHD Plus panel. The latter is crisper and brighter to battle glare. Don't be concerned about the greater resolution depleting the battery. Even a QHD Plus model lasts approximately 12 hours of light use. The keyboard is comfortable to type on and features a numpad, which is useful for those who work with numbers frequently. Wi-Fi 6E, a fingerprint sensor, a facial recognition camera, and Thunderbolt 4 connectors are all included. It comes with Intel 13th Generation U and P-Series CPUs, which are fast enough for ordinary productivity tasks. The webcam image has an odd tinge, and the microphone picks up some background noise, which is the sole issue. Another mid-range alternative worth considering is the Acer Chromebook Spin 714 2022. It, too, is a 2-in-1 convertible with stylus compatibility, but it features a smaller 14-inch screen and runs Chrome OS, making it more portable but with less screen real estate. With its Intel 12th Gen CPUs, performance is not an issue and battery life is impressive at over 13 hours of light use. Unfortunately, this model is becoming scarce due to the release of a newer model. While we haven't tested it, it appears to be substantially the same in terms of design. The improvements include speedier Intel 13th Gen CPUs and a 1440 camera, although it no longer includes a stylus. The Lenovo Yoga 7i16 2023, commonly known as the Lenovo Yoga 7i16 Gen 8, is a 2-in-1 Windows laptop in the mid-range. It will be replaced by the Lenovo Yoga 7i16 Gen 7 in 2022. Its design is similar to that of its predecessor, with the exception of the port placement. This 2023 model comes with Intel 13th Generation U and P-Series CPUs, up to 16 GB of RAM, and up to 1 TB of storage. You have the option of an FHD Plus 1920x1200 or QHD Plus 2560x1600 IPS display. It offers wireless networking through Wi-Fi 6E, a 1080p webcam, and a 71Oh battery. There are 2 USB ports, 2 US. Number 1. MSI Vector GP66. The MSI Vector GP66, but the one best suited for competitive gamers, has a lightning-fast 1080p 360Hz screen, ensuring the finest possible effective FPS viewing experience in any gaming laptop. With overdrive activated, the display reaction speed is also among the finest in any gaming laptop, implying that ghosting is maintained to a minimum even at this refresh rate in fast-paced games. Color reproduction on its 1080p screen is adequate for a gaming laptop, but it falls short of the 1440p version's 99% sRGB. If you're looking for a laptop that can handle creative color-accurate work in addition to gaming, you should probably seek elsewhere. Peak brightness could be higher at slightly under 300 nits, and this isn't really a machine for use in direct sunshine. The contrast ratio is also only adequate. The MSI Vector GP series is essentially a less expensive version of the premium MSI Raider G series, sacrificing features such as Thunderbolt 4 support, an SD card reader, USB-C charging, and the RGB light strip on the front, though the RGB key backlighting is still quite good. The MSI Vector GP66 also has a smaller battery than the Raider, which translates to about an hour less battery life, around 4 hours of general usage compared to the Raider's 5, which isn't great, and a lower quality webcam and microphone, though still passable by gaming laptop standards. The keyboard and trackpad are adequate, but not the finest available. Another difference between the Raider series and the laptop is that it only comes with DDR4 RAM rather than DDR5, which limits its future-proofing considerably, but DDR4 will still likely be a respectable performance for years to come. The main reason you're buying this machine is for the gaming performance, and MSI has stripped out all of the other features. So guys, that concludes our list of top 5 best 12th generation laptops of 2024. All product links are provided in the description, which is regularly updated to reflect the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.